Why moray eels have two sets of jaws, the hidden weapon of a reef predator. They lurk in the narrow crevices of coral reefs, their long, ribbon-like bodies coiled silently in the shadows. With only a pair of piercing eyes and a gaping mouth visible, they wait, motionless, calculating, precise. Moray eels are ambush predators. And what sets them apart from every other fish in the sea isn't just their stealth, or their lightning-fast strikes, or even their curved needle-like teeth. What makes the moray eel truly extraordinary is what lies hidden deep within its throat, a second set of jaws. Unlike most fish, which rely on powerful suction to inhale prey, moray eels have evolved a completely different strategy for feeding, one that compensates for the limitations of their body structure and habitat. Their bodies are long and narrow, adapted for weaving through tight spaces in reef crevices and rocky burrows. But this shape comes at a cost. The mechanics of suction feeding, which most fish depend on, involve expanding the oral cavity rapidly to create negative pressure that pulls water and prey inward. Moray eels, due to their anatomy, cannot do this effectively. Their narrow heads and inflexible skulls prevent the expansion needed for strong suction. So instead, nature gave them a different solution, something no other fish has evolved in the same way: mobile pharyngeal jaws. At first glance, the moray's mouth looks like any other predatory fish's. The primary, or oral, jaws are armed with sharp, backward-pointing teeth designed to seize and grip slippery prey. These jaws are more than capable of catching fish, crustaceans, or even octopuses. But catching prey is only the beginning of the process. The real challenge for the moray eel is how to move that prey deeper into the throat, especially in the absence of suction. That's where the pharyngeal jaws come in. Hidden behind the oral jaws, nestled in the eel's throat, lies a second set of jaws, connected not just to muscles for chewing or grinding, but to a specialized musculoskeletal system that allows them to launch forward. And when a moray eel bites down on its prey, those hidden jaws spring into action. In a motion that takes mere fractions of a second, the pharyngeal jaws shoot forward into the oral cavity, clamp down on the prey with their own set of teeth, and retract, pulling the struggling animal straight into the eel's esophagus. This ballistic feeding mechanism is unique in the fish world. No other known fish has such a mobile set of internal jaws capable of independent forward motion like this. It's so distinctive that comparisons are often drawn to the xenomorph from the Alien films, because it, too, had a second mouth hidden inside the first. But unlike science fiction, this adaptation is real. And it's incredibly effective. The teeth of the pharyngeal jaws are curved backward, just like those of the oral jaws, ensuring that once they latch onto prey, escape is almost impossible. Even if the prey struggles free from the primary bite, the second set finishes the job, grabbing, anchoring, and dragging it deeper into the throat. The entire process is automatic and extraordinarily fast. First bite, second strike, and within a blink, the prey is gone, consumed whole and alive. This adaptation allows moray eels to feed in spaces where suction would be useless. Imagine a fish chasing a shrimp into a hole. Most predators would be unable to draw the shrimp out without suction. But the moray eel doesn't need to. It can snake its head inside, bite with its primary jaws, and then deploy the pharyngeal jaws to lock in the meal and reel it backward, without needing room to maneuver, expand, or reposition. From an evolutionary standpoint, this development is a game changer. Most fish have pharyngeal jaws, bony structures used to grind or process food after it's been swallowed. But in morays, these structures have become mobile, muscular, and predatory in their own right. The shift from passive processing to active capture within the throat is what makes morays unique. It's a complete reimagining of what jaws can be and do, turning them from chewing tools into secondary weapons. The implications of this adaptation extend beyond just feeding efficiency. It has shaped moray behavior, diet, and ecological role. Because they can swallow prey whole without chewing or breaking it down first, moray eels are able to consume relatively large and active animals. They don't need to crush shells or dismantle prey before swallowing. This increases their versatility as predators in reef ecosystems, allowing them to target a broad range of species, from small fish to armored crustaceans to octopuses hiding in crevices. Even more fascinating is how this dual-jaw system influences the way morays interact with their environment. Their narrow heads and powerful bite make them highly effective ambush hunters in confined spaces, and the ballistic action of the pharyngeal jaws allows them to strike and consume prey without needing to move their entire body. It's a feeding system optimized for stealth, confinement, and power, all executed with anatomical elegance. What's even more remarkable is that this adaptation likely evolved gradually, from the simpler pharyngeal mechanisms seen in other fish. Over evolutionary time, natural selection favored morays that could exert more control over their pharyngeal jaws, turning basic internal mouthparts into a precise, predatory apparatus. Today, the moray eel stands as the only known vertebrate to use pharyngeal jaws in this aggressive, transport-based way. In a world where most fish rely on suction, the moray eel stands apart, not just for its bite, but for what comes after. It is a predator refined by its limitations, not in spite of them, but because of them. The result is one of the most extraordinary feeding systems in the animal kingdom, a hidden second set of jaws, ready to strike when the first bite is just not enough.